Hello adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have something super exciting planned for us. We're going to be going on a little bit of a ride and showing you guys what it looks like firsthand. I'm here with my dad. My dad's going to be riding my portable e-bike and I'm going to be riding my scooter, and we're going to go see a beautiful trail and also check out the campgrounds here that we're staying at. So you guys are coming with me. This is going to be a relaxing little cruise around just to kind of check out if fall has started yet at the time of our visit. So let's get going. Okay, before we get started, Dad's about to air up his tire. This one is kind of neat because it has the seat itself has an air pump in it, and so you pull the air pump and then you can air up the tires. Okay, so we have to take the cap off. Okay, and then this has a little cap on it, and so it just goes on there, and then
screw it on, don't you?
And you start to pump.
I think you screw it
like
on.
this.
Oh, look, there it is.
Okay.
We have to screw it on.
Okay, guys, we've encountered a little bit of an issue. I like to follow up on all the items that I have so you guys can know what's going on. The Fido bike is having a little bit of an issue when it comes to the air pump. So the air pump that came with it standard is built into the seat. They have since discontinued this. I don't think it's necessarily for the air pump itself that they discontinued it, because it does work. But in needing to air it up, we're noticing that the valve stem on the front one is in a really bad placement. That's not cool. So Dad is having to move the valve stem just to get the piece in there because it's too snug. So Dad's back in the game. We're about to get out and go for a little ride. Now it's time for us to officially get out here on this trail. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like, and we'll probably stop a few times and just kind of take it in. Come along with us. This is about to be super fun. Okay, so we made it to the end of the trail in this direction. This comes all the way down to the Dewey Short Visitor Center. Now, I had done a video previously where I had come out here and I saw that it said no motorized vehicles. And the way that that read, it definitely implied no e-bikes or no scooters. And so we did a little investigating. We called the park ranger's office and they actually said that as long as you're not being a menace, they don't care. So I wouldn't say everybody come out here in a fleet or anything, but if there's like one or two people, it would be fine. And they've said that it is okay. Now, there are other trails in the Missouri State Park system that are designed not for any kind of motorized vehicles though. And so on those, we wouldn't want to get on an e-bike or a scooter at all. However, this one you can, so that made me a little bit happier, as long as you're being kind to others and also giving them the leeway, because ultimately everyone can recreate out here. So you don't have the right to tell somebody to move just because you're going faster. Instead, you need to dismount and then walk, kind of like what we've been doing. With that said, we're gonna just kind of explore around a little bit, and Dad found someone's glasses, so we may go and find a place to return those to like a lost and found or something, and then we'll hit the trail again going back toward our camp area and maybe out to the marina. I'm not sure, we'll see. This is a really nice trail though, and overall some great views. I'm gonna stop along the way on the way back and show you some more of those views of the lake, but yeah, this is a good one. Okay, so this is the Dewey Short Visitor Center. This place is amazing. They talk to you about not only the critters you can find in this area, but the history and also the dam itself. The dam itself was put here so that they could actually control the water so it wouldn't flood. And inside this area, you can learn a little bit more about that. So Dad's gonna try to go inside and return those to the rangers here. And I don't know if they're open today. That could be a problem, but we're trying really hard to return these little glasses to someone. I do have a full video of the Dewey Short and also the hatchery here in Branson on my channel. Now they are currently redoing the hatchery though, so I will be visiting it again in the future after they have built the new visitor center. I'm so excited about that. But for now, go check out the Dewey Short. It is a free attraction. They have not only a video, but also a very expansive museum and some of the best views of the dam that you can find after you learn about it, so you can kind of put all the pieces together. Okay, so Dad figured it out, so we're about to be off again, I guess. Another issue with the Fido bike. We're out on this trail, and as we're out on this trail, we're just zipping and zooming, doing our thing. At the same time, being respectful of others. And Dad's bike just stopped. Oh, I don't know if this is a issue with it not reading a true charge. I don't know if it's an issue with it got overworked because we were going up a hill. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but again, I like to follow up with you guys on what's going on in real time. That's why I like to do an unboxing, and then I like to do a follow-up video. So even though it has some cool features, it's also proving to be special. We'll just say that. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna see if it turns back on. It still had half a battery, Dad said, whenever we stopped at the last checkpoint. We haven't gone so far that it should have drained the remainder of that. So we might be walking a little bit. Yep, because of that battery situation has left Dad in a lurch. We're pushing back now. Not cool. Okay, so we've made it this far walking. We got a little ways to go. The scooter's still working fine. The bike, womp womp. And the worst part is it kind of did it without kind of notice. So it just kind of went from like, hey, I have battery, to hey, I don't have battery. So it is what it is. You can still ride it as a regular bike, but because it has such a weird like lowness to it, it does make it a little bit weirder, I think. I mean, for me it would. Dad, what do you think? Is it a little bit weirder?
Pretty tough pedaling.
Yeah, so the pedal assist is a huge thing with the Fido bike or Fido bike. And when it's gone, ooh, I don't recommend any kind of like small hills even, let alone anything bigger than that. So there's that, but there's also something else. So super positive about the scooter that I've learned is that, so since Dad's having to push, I'm pushing too, and I can push the entire thing and keep it in line just barely touching it. That's kind of cool. Definitely nice. The height of it's really good, and it goes all the way up to, well, let me show you. So it comes up super high. It's a little over waist height. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It definitely leaves it where I still feel like I can freely move and also not feel like I'm having to lug something. Even though it's not ideal to ever have to push a bike or a scooter, this one makes it easy. So not mad at it. Dad's a little bit taller, and so his sits down a little bit lower. But yeah. Okay, we made it to the picnic area, and it's downhill a little bit, so Dad's gonna ride, I'm gonna ride. We're getting close. I don't mind so much. This is a beautiful trail, so walking it, hiking it, biking it, scooting it, it's just a nice way to start the day. We decided to do this before we did anything else today, so this is a good way to start the morning. It's a little crisp. We had to take our jackets off though, because in the sun it starts getting kind of warm. Yeah, all in all, this is pretty fun. Okay, we made it back to camp. That was a super good ride, minus the whole battery dying thing. It was weird, but the views, as you can see, are gorgeous. When we're visiting, it's not quite turning of the leaves time yet, but very soon. And by the time you see this, the leaves will have already turned and probably fallen. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. It's a perfect day to just get out and explore, which is why I really like having the ability to do so on the scooter or the bike. Now, this particular trail that we went on today, you could walk this, but it would take a lot longer. Today we were able to do all of this in about an hour, and that's with us pushing it all the way back. So it would have taken us probably about 30 minutes otherwise. And we were able to see the entire shoreline, all of the cool stuff, the little critters. We even saw some that were getting ready for winter by bringing leaves down and putting them in their little tree notch burrow. It was pretty cool. But remember guys, things like this don't necessarily have to be the most extensive trips. They can just be the scenic things that you enjoy. You can do this a lot of places. Just always check the rules first. And remember guys, we're not here for a long time, but we are here for a good time. Till next time guys, bye.